let's talk about Sigmund Freud, because honestly, psychology students like me have a little beef with this guy. Freud is one of the most popular names in psychology, the father of psychoanalysis, and the guy behind dream interpretation, the reason therapy is even a thing today. But if you ask modern psychologists, a lot of his ideas haven't aged exactly well. Back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, Freud was trying to understand the human mind, when no one else really was. He introduced huge concepts like the unconscious, defense mechanism, and the idea that childhood shapes who we become. He even helped break the stigma around talking about mental health. So yeah, credit where it's due. But here's the beef begins. First, he saw almost everything through the lens of sex and childhood desire. According to Freud, your personality was basically shaped by how you navigated stages like the oral stage, the anal stage, and yes, the infamous Oedipus complex. Want to marry your mom and compete with your dad. Most of us hear that today and we're like, really? Second, his methods weren't scientific. Freud based theories on case studies and personal observations, not controlled experiments or data. That might fly in the 1900s, but today psychology demands evidence you can actually test and replicate. Third, his worldwide view was narrow and biased. Freud was a wealthy European man, projecting his own culture onto everyone else. His ideas ignored gender equality, social diversity, and anything outside his personal experience. Modern psychology moved past Freud by focusing on evidence-based approaches. Behaviorists like Skinner and Watson said, let's study what people do, not just what they feel. Cognitive scientists said, let's actually measure how people think and remember. Neuroscience said, let's scan the brain and see what's really happening. Freud's big claims like that your adult personality is set by age 5 just don't hold up under modern research. Here's the twist. Even though we've outgrown a lot of his theories, Freud still matters. He opened the door to therapy, made it okay to talk about the unconscious mind, and got the world thinking about mental health when no one else cared. So yes, we've got beef and some of his outdated unscientific ideas, but we also owe him for starting the conversation. So next time you hear someone mention Freud, remember, not everything he said was true, but he lit the spark that shaped modern psychology. And that's our beef with Sigmund Freud. Respectful, but definitely seasoned. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great one. Peace.